Okay, so something huge is on the horizon for Ethereum, and I'm not just talking about another small update. This is a fundamental reinvention of how we interact with the blockchain. So you might want to forget everything you think you know about clunky wallets and complicated keys, because Web3 is about to get a whole lot smarter. And the wild part, it's happening a lot sooner than you probably think.
So how soon are we talking? Well, according to Ethereum's own co-founder Vitalik Buterin, this isn't some distant, far-off dream. We are just 1 year away. Yep, that's the timeline we're looking at for a complete overhaul of the user experience on Ethereum.
And let me be clear, this isn't a minor tweak. We're talking about a totally new architecture called account abstraction. The whole idea here is to make blockchain technology way more accessible and, honestly, just more intuitive for everybody, from total crypto beginners all the way up to massive corporations.
So, what in the world is account abstraction? Well, to put it simply, it's about turning your standard crypto account into a smart one. It basically takes your regular old wallet address and turbocharges it with the power of programmable code. The end result is a brand new, superior type of account that can do so much more.
Now, to really get why this is such a game changer, we have to first talk about why the current system is, well, kind of broken. For years, the biggest roadblock for mainstream adoption has always been that terrifying issue of private keys and seed phrases.
I mean, just think about the biggest fear in crypto today. If you lose that one single secret phrase, that's it. It's game over. Your assets are just gone, permanently. There's no forgot my password link, no customer support line to call, and that single point of failure is just way too big of a risk for most people, and especially for most businesses. This chart lays out the difference perfectly. On one hand, you have today's standard wallets. They're called externally owned accounts, or EOAs. They're super rigid. They have that one critical point of failure. They make you approve every single transaction one by one, and they're all tied to that complicated seed phrase. But then you look at the future with smart accounts, and it's a completely different world. We're talking multiple ways to recover your account, flexible and programmable rules, and all kinds of advanced automation. The difference is, seriously, night and day.
So, with that, let's officially meet the hero of this story, the smart account. It is designed from the ground up to fix all those problems we just talked about, making the whole blockchain experience fundamentally safer and way more user-friendly.
This quote just nails the importance of this shift. Think about it. Before we had icons and a mouse, you had to type in these complex commands just to get a computer to do anything. That's kind of what Web3 feels like today. Smart accounts? They're like the invention of the desktop, the folders, the mouse, that intuitive leap that suddenly makes the technology usable for billions of people, not just the tech experts.
Okay, probably the most important upgrade here is security. Smart accounts bring all the features we already know and trust from our online bank accounts right into the crypto world. Just imagine having multi-factor authentication for your wallet, or setting daily spending limits, or, and this is a big one, being able to change your security keys without having to go through the nightmare of moving all your assets to a brand new address. It's all about building a real, robust shield around your funds.
Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful features, social recovery. The idea is so brilliant because it's so simple. You just pick a few trusted friends or family members, maybe even a secure institution, to be your guardians. If you ever lose access to your account, a majority of them can simply vote to restore it for you. And just like that, the whole lose your key, lose everything nightmare, it's solved.
But this is about more than just security. Smart accounts are also set to completely tear down the user experience barriers that have really held back mainstream adoption for years.
You know, if you've ever actually used a decentralized app, you know this pain all too well. You want to do something that should be simple, like swapping a token, and you have to approve, then sign, then confirm. It's this clunky, annoying, multi-step process just to do one thing.
With smart accounts, all of that goes away. They introduce something called batch transactions, which is a fancy way of saying all those different steps, approve, swap, confirm, can all be bundled together into one single operation. You just sign once. That's it. It becomes simple, clean, and so much more efficient.
And then there's the other big hurdle, gas fees. New users get so frustrated because they have to go out and buy ETH just to be able to use an app. Well, with gas fee abstraction, the app itself can actually sponsor the transaction for you. Or you could just pay the fee using a token you already have, like a stablecoin. It just gets rid of a huge point of friction for everyone.
And this quote from Vitalik really captures the entire mission here.
The ultimate goal is to make the blockchain itself totally invisible. Users shouldn't have to worry about things like private keys or gas fees. The technology should just work seamlessly right there in the background.
But, this isn't just about making things easier for individual users. Smart accounts are a total game changer for businesses and big enterprises that are looking to build on the blockchain.
For businesses, the impact is going to be massive. It's going to speed up digital transformation by making it way easier to bring new users on board. It's going to drive huge financial innovation in areas like treasury management, and it's going to help optimize daily operations through really powerful automation.
The practical uses here are incredible. I mean, imagine a business setting up automated payroll that pays its employees directly on-chain, or building out these advanced treasury systems with multi-signature security that basically function like a corporate bank account. They could even set up automated supply chain payments that trigger the second that goods are confirmed as delivered. This expert take really hits the nail on the head. For years, blockchain has been this incredibly powerful concept that's been looking for real, practical business uses. Smart accounts are that bridge. They're what will move us from an era of just experimenting with the tech to an era of real, tangible business value.
And this isn't just some theory, okay? There is a very clear technical roadmap. We already have a live standard. It's called ERC 4337 that makes this possible today. Coming soon, an Ethereum Improvement Proposal, or EIP, is going to bake this idea even more deeply into the protocol. And then future upgrades will integrate it into the absolute core of Ethereum. This is happening, and it's happening now.
So all of this leaves us with the really big question. This technology promises to solve the security and usability nightmares that have held crypto back for a decade. The whole point is to make the experience seamless, intuitive, and safe. And if it can actually deliver on that promise, well, we might just be looking at the exact moment that Web3 finally breaks through to the mainstream.